Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The next race is underway, so we've missed the first minute and 4 seconds of the fourth and final X30 Mini event. But you know what they say, a picture says 1,000 words, some great pictures and all talk rubbish anyway, so you haven't really lost out. It's Georgi Dimitrov leading the way from William Ellswood, Dominic Bush, Alicia Barrett. 15 drivers at the start of this race, still running, and Dimitrov from pole position has held on to that advantage. Ellswood started second, currently is second. And Bush, who started fourth, is currently up into third and swapped places with Barrett. Alicia Barrett in third place on the grid now, running fourth. Alex Lay is fifth, then Sam Heading and all. Sam Heading has been a driver that has had misfortune in this class. It's been the number 57 of Sam Heading. Got a mechanical flag as they started the last lap. The exhaust bracket had broken. And there's a battling going on the banking. It seems to have happened twice this weekend. Heading has found himself just off the lead pack, and he's worked really hard to get the lead pack. And as soon as he's there, something breaks, falls off, and as you can see, the lead pack is 5 karts strong, and then there's a gap. Guess who's in sixth? It's Sam Heading. Well, maybe the lead pack will come back to him because they're battling away, and we've got 7 minutes to go. Bush now leads, so Bush and Dimitrov have been quite feisty in a very competitive way, I have to say. The Fusion driver and the BMR Restart driver. The leaders, the entire field, because it's a very competitive X30 mini field. Through the Bruno Ferrari chicane. Bush, Dimitrov, Barrett, Lay, Ellswood, Heading, Edgar, Tom Edgar in 7th, and Ivan Lomliev as Lay in the Kart racing for 17. He picks up a place at the expense of Alicia Barrett, and Alicia Barrett has just set the fastest lap of the race. Well, thanks. It's fast. Heading has caught that group. There's 7 or 8 karts in it now. And Dimitrov getting squeezed wide. Down to 4th place, and Barrett is back up a position. Alex Lay is having a really good lap, and he looks like he's in P2. So it's Bush, then Lay, Barrett, Dimitrov. Behind Dimitrov is Ellswood. And the last 2 karts in that group coming through the Mike Wilson complex now are the M Sport 57 of Heading and the 52 Fusion kart of Edgar. Then even Lomliev in the global kart number 27, all on his lonesome in 8th place. And they're 3 wide in front of him, so Lomliev just creeping into the back of the picture. Behind Lomliev, Sam Heading now sets the fastest lap of the race. You've got TJ McDonald, Khaled Saab, Blake Anglis, Ben Cochran, Yoon from Hong Kong, Oliver Phillips and Ross McDonald from Ireland. There's Edgar, driver from Newtown Ards, Northern Ireland, who is currently ranked 3rd in the LGM driver rankings, not points of course, rankings. And Bush leads the race, is ranked 4th in that very well respected ranking system. Out onto the banking. 10 minutes ago, looked like it was dusk because it was so dark. Now, it's as bright as it has been at any point of the day. Alicia Barrett is looking as fast as she has been at any point of the day as she now hunts down Alex Lay and Dominic Bush. So, the Xenon chassis of Bush leads. Then it is the Tony kart of Lay, followed by the Spirit of Barrett. Then another spirit in the form of number 23, Georgi Dimitrov. Through the Mike Wilson complex they come. And Alicia Barrett is going to get a good slipstream here. Lay is tucked in, he checks over his shoulder to see who's there. And Alicia Barrett is just going to work hard now with 4 minutes to go. Dimitrov is, he's 7/10 back, and you can see Barrett now kind of in the middle. She is not close enough to get into bushes and Lay slipstream, and there's a problem there. That is the number 388 Kart of Ben Cochran, who has gone out, and we've also seemed to have lost Oliver Phillips, the Red Rock Motorsports car. So the SWRD, the Simon White Racing Developments driver, Ben Cochran, he's up and out of the kart, and I can see looking out of my window that Oliver Phillips has also stood there, so there's obviously been a coming together, but both drivers up and out of the karts walking away. And you can see the marshals there just dragging one machine off to the side of the circuit. There's another one parked in the infield. 3 minutes to go. Still Bush leads. Cochran's right chassis sits at the side rather forlornly. There is Sam Heading, so he's managed to somehow lose touch with those leaders again, and he's down in 7th place, but he's pushing Edgar along. Dimitrov, after that respite for him, he is now beginning to fight back. He is 4th, closing in on Barrett. In fact, he's almost closed the gap. He's bringing Ellswood with him, and there's a gap developing back to Edgar and Heading. Then Lomliev all on his own still in 8th. Anglis is 9th. Kiki Yuen 10th. Good strong run for Kiki, the Hong Kong driver. Round the Mike Wilson complex. Now Alex Lay. Well, yesterday Alex finished 3rd and then 9th. Been strong but hasn't won a race. Is he about to? Well, Dominic Bush is not one to give up a single win if he can help it. Under the bridge, out onto the banking. And Lay not making a move. He's sitting tight for the time being. 90 seconds to go. Off the bridge through turn number 4. Dimitrov continues his late race surge. He's about to make a move on Barrett. I can sense it, and he does. Now Georgie will give the signal to Alicia, saying, right, come on now, don't repass me, let's work together. And drivers always give that signal just after they've made an overtaking manoeuvre. And the driver who's just been passed is thinking to himself, well, why have you overtaken me? Why didn't you push me? Well, Alex Lay is going to have to make a decision pretty soon, because Dimitrov undoubtedly is faster. He's closing in on the 2 leaders, and pretty soon Alex Lay is going to find himself, with 50 seconds to go, he's going to find himself with Dimitrov camped squarely on his rear bumper. And that will compromise his ability as they go through turn 2. It'll compromise his ability to make a move, because if he goes offline, then Dimitrov will capitalise and he'll lose a place into the gainer place. Especially as Bush starts to defend. Bush doesn't defend into the first hairpin there. He does miss the apex, however, and now Bush has a long look over his shoulders to see, and you'll see that there's 3 karts there. Lay and then 2 Fusion drivers, and you look at their crash cams, you know it's Georgie and Alicia. Ellswood is no longer a factor, back in 5th position, over a second behind Barrett. Then it's Edgar, Heading, Lomliev, Anglis and McDonnell, the top 10. The clock strikes 0 now. Last lap board will be prepared. There it goes. Now, Bush defends the inside through the Bruno Ferrari chicane. On to the banking, and now Dimitrov and his Fusion teammate Alicia Barrett, they try and get the run down the hill, but Bush has got the line. Now moves back across to take the normal racing line, and because Alex Lay then has to defend, well, Alex Lay waited a bit too long. Bush checks again over his shoulder, and he doesn't need to take the defensive line through the second hairpin. Alex Lay certainly does. He's got 1 Fusion kart to his left, 1 Fusion kart to his right. He's stuck in the middle, and he gets through the Fullerton S's in front of them, but Barrett has got past Dimitrov. Alicia Barrett looking to be the second female driver to ever win a Kart Masters title. And no, it's Alex Lay staying in second, but looks like William Ellswood has gained a place. But here comes Dominic Bush. He wins by a clear margin. Lay second, and I think it was Dimitrov that got third. So whereas Barrett was looking good, she ended up being pushed back to fifth. Ellswood got fourth, Barrett fifth, Edgar in sixth, Heading in seventh, then Lomliev and Anglis and Saab. And here's another look at the grandstand, and if you've noticed that I've refrained from picking on people in the grandstand because, quite frankly, they've got a hard enough job as it is without having to put up with me, although tomorrow is a different kettle of fish altogether, especially when it comes to the finals, and the parents and mechanics in the dummy grid area, and it's the grandstand area rather, they do know they're on camera, but they're obviously focused on the job. Lots of people sacrifice lots of things to come and do these events. I'm annoying enough as it is, without me poking fun at you while you're watching your driver hopefully do well. There goes Ross McDonald, the young Irishman in Kart 22. He finishes that race in 13th place. So we now have race 39 to come. It is Minimax. Then it'll be race 40 for Senior OK, race 41 for Junior X30, and race 42 for Senior X30. And at the end of race 42, that's it. No more points can be scored in the X30 classes. If you're in the top 30, you're going through to the pre-final and the Grand